G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now I'm going out on another bit of a treasure hunt today. It's not at the beach though. I am down at the beach and I have been here before and I have found some old coins, but I'll just show you. I sort of hunted up this way and found a few coins, a couple of pennies and that, but I'm not actually going to go on the beach. I'm actually going to go down this track to the side here, and we're going to walk down there about 15-20 minutes. And apparently there was a lady at work, Mandy, thanks Mandy, she suggested to me that I go and try this spot because apparently in the early 1900s there was a residential houses down there. They've since been obviously removed or whatever, but they obviously like to live on the foreshore down here back in the 1900s, because there is a lot of there is housing back up the road as well. So there's houses, you wouldn't think there'd be houses there, but there is actually people living there now. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk, a little bit of a explore, see if I can actually find the remnants of any old buildings or houses, and see if we can do some treasure hunts. So let's get cracking. Alright guys, so there's the car in the car park, there's the beach over there, and I have hunted in there. But apparently I've got to go down this track. I've got to walk along here. Probably takes about 15 minutes, Mandy said. Let's see if we can find some locations to hunt. Anyway guys, let's do a bit of an explore. There's usually a lot of people walking this track. It is a walking track. Take their dogs for a walk. It was raining earlier, so hopefully there's blue sky now, so it shouldn't rain. Anyway, we'll get down here and have a look. It's nice and quiet. I suppose apparently I'm looking for a couple of big pine trees, and in that area there used to be housing back in the day, old blocks. Alright, so I just walked about a kilometre down the track. I could have just fucking parked out there. This car's parked out there. He just pulled up out there. Anyway, keep going this way, see if we can find some pine trees. Alright, so over there where that tree line is, you can see there's power lines. They're running along there. So there is residential streets just underneath that power line. So there's housing here as well. So there is housing just on the other side of that bush. And on this side, pretty much the water's, I don't know, about 50 metres out that way, 100 metres through the bush. So there is housing close to here, and I assume 100 years ago, or whenever the housing was here in the 50s, 1950s maybe, I'm assuming there wouldn't be as much trees and all that. They've probably just grown now. Okay guys, so basically I was told to go left at this point, and I think I can see a big pine tree around this way, so we'll go left. That way we'll probably go back out to the road, so we're going to go left. There's a big pine tree here. I think she said there was two. There's one, that's a pine tree. There's two, that's only little though. Alright, I think we found the pine tree that Mandy was talking about. That's pretty big. Pretty big. So basically, what I'm looking for is remnants, perhaps, of stumps in the ground, maybe. I don't know. Why I wouldn't want one of those friggin' branches to fall on you. Shit. Huge. Anyway, Look, I'll go a little bit further, see where this track ends up. Alright, so I've just come a little bit further down the track, and I can see in there, looks like a tank. Could be a water tank from an old dwelling. So the other thing I've got to keep in mind, guys, is snakes. I do have long pants on and boots, but I don't know if snakes will be out just at the moment, but it is warm today. It's pretty warm. But anyway, might have a bit of a sneak peek in here. Let me see if I can. I just don't want to upset a snake. So, also the other thing is, I reckon locals will probably come down here and party on. Maybe. So there's some steel. There's some old steel. So maybe I should turn the detector on now. Give it a crack. And just put it on park. What was that? So I'm gonna have to. Alright, so we do have another piece of wood there, like a beam type of wood. Anyway, look, I'll have a bit of a hunt around in this area and see if we can't find anything. Alright, so I'm near this tank here. I'm just having a scan. I'll dig that, see what that is. Right, yeah. Apparently it's right here. It is ringing up 28. I'll get the old pin pointer out. No. Must be deeper. It's probably going to be a big piece of pipe, perhaps. I'll scan that again. Okay, so maybe it's further back this way. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, so I've got something in here. Let's see if I can put the camera down. This must be. Oh, jeez. Right on top. There you go. So it looks like we are in the right spot here. We'll just search around this area a bit, see how we go. Right, I had another signal down here. It was ringing up a 1718, but it was very dodgy, and I just scraped the top away, and that's all we got. So we got a bit of an old can. Alright, so we've got some cricket stumps here. You beauty. I don't think that was from the kids back in the 1900s. It looks like a Kmart 1990 model. You know, I'm still just sort of creeping around in the bush here. I don't want to go too far in. I don't want to lose my track. Ooh. Okay, so we've got high tone there. However, I really think this is going to be a rubbish tip. I can see a little 44 gallon drum over there. Anyway, I'll just scrape away the top. Got my digging tool from Detect Ed. Nocta digging tool. Pretty cool, this one. Whoa. Getting signal. Looks like it's in this area right here, perhaps. Oh, I better just move that, just threw that stick on that little tree there. Let me stand him back up again. Okay, so we've got something here. Lots of roots. Alright guys, so I've been sort of digging around this hole here, and I haven't found anything over this side with the pin pointer. Did I? No. But right there, I can see something there. Sort of. Oh, Jesus Christ! How big is that? There you go. I don't know what that is. Looks like a bloody window frame. Could have been an old window frame off the old house. Might be in the right area. That's alright. I'll set this here and I'll take that with me when I go. That's a bit of history. That's pretty cool. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scan this area here, just up until the tank. It's pretty thick vegetation in here, but once I've scanned this a little bit, we'll head back out to the track and keep following it and see if there's any other open areas or any other remnants of buildings. Alright, so pretty much I'm not going to find anything around this area, I think. So you've got a water tank here, or some sort of tank from the past. It's going to be, you're pretty much going to find in this area, it's going to be all chunks of metal. You can tell because it's a pretty big signal. $39, $37, I'll dig it and we'll see what it is. Rightio, so I'm just clearing away a bit of dirt. I think I can feel something in there. That's it, that's right on it, right there. So, oh, these bushes. Anyway, let's try and dig this up. Oh, shit. What is that? Oh, it's pretty big. Oh, it's an ashtray. It's an old ashtray. It's got writing on the outside. Penfolds. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we are in the right area. That's pretty cool. And a bit of history. A little bit of history. Alright, so the next signal I got down here, and that's that. This looks like a bit of tubing, some sort of aluminium tubing. It's only ringing up 22, 24. But it is metal. Looks like the stick Get all that crap out of it. Alright, I'm probably going to head out now. I'll head back out to the track. But I did get another signal down here. It was only a 17, but it is like, looks like a metal sheet of something. It's actually breaking when I smash into it, but it goes for it. It's pretty big. So you got just old metal. So I'm not going to worry about that. I won't try and pull that out. It's probably huge. It's not a cash box or anything like that, anything exciting. So I'll just cover that back up and we'll head out. Right, so we're just in there having a bit of a hunt in there. I'm just got to carry this big thing. I'll carry that. We'll just walk down here a little bit further. I'm not going to go too much more because time's going to get away on me, and I've got to go. I'm going to make my way back as well, so that'll take a bit of time too. Alright guys, well, no idea how long this track goes for. I'd say it's coming to the end though, but actually I can see, what's this? So there's a marker pole just here, and it looks like there's a car there. Just have a quick squeeze in here. Okay, so just in there's a bit of a clearing near those pine trees. Maybe I might have a look in there. Anyway, don't think this car would pass its roadworthy certificate. Oh, look how old it is. She's an oldie. I'm not going to see any markings on it. Probably a Ford. Damn. Seats. Anyway, so I think I'm going to just shoot back there. I don't know why, but I'm just going to have a look back here. Because, what the hell's that? Is that a toilet? Is that the remnants of a toilet seat? Righto, let's have a bit of a hunt around in here. There's another bit of structure just there too. Oh, okay, so this looks pretty nice. Let's have a go in here, eh? See what we can find, but there is a bit of cement structure there too. So let's give it a crack. Okay guys, so first signal. It was really dodgy. It was ringing up 21, 22, and I just scraped the top away and I've just got something here. Oh, look at that. It's a wheel. Either a wheel off a trolley, wheel off a chair. Interesting. Alright, so just delving a little bit further into the bush. There is a fence there. There's a fence line. It's got star pickets and a wire fence there. So I don't know if this area here may have had some sort of, anyway. I did have a signal here. It is a 22. I'll try and dig it. I'll try and dig it with you. Try and dig this live, but oh, it's probably going to be junk. You don't think you're going to find anything crash hot in this area, in these areas. So it seems it's right here. Ooh. Look at this. Oh crap, what do we got here? Something. Probably off a light fixture or something. Okay, that's one thing. Alright, so I'm sort of at the back here. The path is, I think, it's just over that way somewhere. I've got a signal down here. It was a 22, 23. And I just pulled it out. So, I don't know what that is, but it's, don't know. Could be a grill off something. It's only small. Anyway, we'll take it home, have a look at it. Alright, just walk down a little bit further. And people dumping their crap and their rubbish. There's a little bit of clearing in here. Thought I'd just come in for a quick squiz. I might just have a bit of a run around here with the detector, see if we can find anything just in there. Intrigues me. I'll have a crack. Rightio, so I'm just in this back area, and I've got a signal down here. It took me ages to find it, but I have found it, and I can see something here. Look how small it is. What the hell is that? Button, maybe. Could be a button. And it could be an old button. Yeah, but that's weird. It's giving off a pretty strong signal too. We'll clean that up and have a look at it at home. It could be a little metal thing off something, working equipment or something. Anyway, rightio. So next signal I had down here. Took me a while to find it, but I did find it. And I don't know if that's a garden hose fitting. You screw on the end and the water comes out here. Looks like it to me, one of those old metal ones. Anyway, maybe not. It's got a screw in it, maybe a piece of machinery. Anyway, check that out at home. Yeah, there's a little bit in here, but I haven't done terribly a whole heap of area, but I've had a couple of signal down there and a signal here, so I might just have a quick rummage in here, and then I'm going to hit the road, get it going, because time's going on. Time's getting away on me. Okay, well, the track's right there. Boom. I just thought I got one more signal. That's right there. So I'm not sure. It was ringing up at 21, 22. Oh, it's in the clump. What is it? What is it? Might be a bottle cap. There's a lot of rubbish around here. Oh, would you believe it is too? Bloody bottle cap. Huh. Can't get away from those things. Right, yeah, still walking along this track. Oh, okay, we've got the end of it down here. There's a fence line here now. So, I don't know what's in there. Obviously not supposed to. Okay, so pretty much just out to the main road, down to the pier. So she's pretty interesting. I don't know exactly whereabouts dwellings would have been. Like I said, lady at work was telling me about them, and but a lot of this is really overgrown, so you're really not going to have much luck trying to get into these bushy areas here. Jumping around in there is really not, you can't really scan. Plus I got the 15-inch coil and I've got the 6. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the car. We'll head home. Alright guys, well, I've been having a look on the way back. I'm walking out now. It's probably about a 20-minute walk out this track. This is the first time I've been here, so I'm not really sure about where things are going to be, or, you know, I found a few remnants of things, so I decided to detect in there, but there could be anything anywhere along here. Like there's a track in there, right there, so where does this go? It's a track, Definitely a track. I don't know where, no, don't even know where it goes. Could just go out to the road, because I think that way is to the roads, the suburban street roads. So I'm not going to follow that just today. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been fun. It'd be nice to find some decent finds, but we did find a few old things, so we'll get home and check them out, eh? I'll see you at the wrap. Okay, we made it back from today's hunt. It was in a different location, and I basically was told this location by a work colleague, and I went for a look. We had a bit of a look around, a bit of a scrounge through the bush. There were certain areas I couldn't actually access because it was too overgrown, but we didn't find anything hugely exciting. However, let's check out what I did find. Alright, here we have it. Just looks like a big bunch of crap, I suppose, but I don't think you're gonna, I just don't think that's the area. Perhaps not the area for finding good treasures in the old. So we did find this big frame. Not sure what that's a frame of. Probably a door. Could have had glass on the front here. This looks like a handle. Possibly, you know, you lift it up like this. Not sure. Found an old ashtray. That's pretty cool. It's got Penfold Wines written on the outside. Penfold Wines. Huh. Found a little wheel off. It's probably off a little trolley or something. Now this thing, I'm pretty sure it's a hose connection. Looks like one of those old steel connections. I remember having one when I was a kid. So that's interesting. I found this, but this was the first target I found. See, all these things, I think because they're brass, or I don't know what they are, but they ring up high in the 30s. So I don't know what that would be. Obviously screwed on, little holder of something. Not too sure about that one. Little frame of that's pretty heavy, eh? That's old. That's really heavy. Just some sort of framing. Got a bottle cap, old bottle cap. Shit. You always find those things, eh? Little bottle caps. A couple of bits of aluminium pipe, just old as the hills. Not sure what this is. It's just a. Looks like it could be off a light, maybe. Maybe not. Don't know. Who knows? It's probably off that Ford car that was in the bush. And yeah, naturally more council. So it was good to try and hunt a different location and something with there is a bit of history around that area, but I didn't have any luck with great treasures, unfortunately. Yeah, so this location, it's got a lot of history, you know, back to 1860, 1870. There was communities along that shoreline, the foreshore line. So back in the day, there would have been places. So there'll definitely be spots that do hold something along that whole foreshore area. Just a matter of finding the right location. I don't know if I'll go back to that area. I might actually go back and walk the other way in the track, because there is a track that actually I have found an ice box that's dug into made out of brick, and it's at that location just 20 meters up from that car park, and apparently the guy used to store all his stuff in it, so I think he was a fisherman. But anyway, I might try that at a later date. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I didn't find any great treasures, but I had fun, and we did find some old junk anyway. Thanks for coming along with me, guys. I'm Chris, Indoors Outdoors with Edgy, and I'll see you on the next hunt.